Greetings, and welcome to your Sunday edition of Dapper's Playhouse. I'm your excellent host, Dapper, and this is my playhouse. Hey, if you're new, welcome. What we like to do, search TikToks, find you something funny, something educational, something hopefully you haven't seen. We try to give it our best, throw some of our opinions, or whatever they may be worth. Hopefully, you get a little something out of that as well. So it might be a twofer. But hey, it's a Sunday. Sit back, relax. Don't sweat the details. For tomorrow is Monday. Start this shit all over again. So without further ado, we're gonna go right down and get after it.
Sometimes you just need a wine glass full of water.
Like that, sometimes you need a wine glass full of fucking bourbon. Wine glass full of whiskey. But yes, I mean, if water's your thing, yeah, sure. Why not? A wine glass. Makes you feel a little more sophisticated. Nothing wrong with that.
You're old if you can understand these. Putting your chair upside down on your desk at the end of a long, hard day.
Oh, yeah.
In my day, besides
Still got
going to
one
the
of
bathroom, this was the only other way
Best pencil sharpener, man, that there is. Like, if you can get your hands on one of them at a yard sale, pick them up.
be allowed.
Them shits will sharpen a stick.
This picture is full of intense, nostalgic vibes. I always called them shiny stickers. So, what were they actually called? Eating lunch in that cafeteria with a performance stage totally hits me right in the memories. Pressing the button on your pen during class, trying to push them all at once. Do today's kids even know what these are for?
They still make it.
Masterpieces with this,
Still
but
make
after
it.
one use, it's a mess of colors. The Little Professor calculator was the coolest school supply.
Loved it.
The Book Fair Baller starter pack.
Oh, the fucking
Remember
book
what awesome
fair.
stuff you bought? The computer lab as a kid was the best. Opening one of these markers and immediately smelling its strong aroma.
Yeah,
Do you
shit-
remember these?
That shit would clear your sinuses right on up, man. Phew. Singe your nose hairs.
One thing about them strip clubs you gotta remember, stripper arms are not like regular women's arms. They do not know how to touch you delicately. Delicately. That don't sound right.
Delicately.
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 Delicately. Is that right?
Delicately.
They don't know how to touch you delicately.
This could go on for a while.
Almost had it.
Almost had it.
Delicately.
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 Yeah, there you go.
Delicately.
There you go.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Right.
Delicately. Got it.
What was I talking about? I knew it. What was I talking about? That's good shit.
I saw this and I immediately thought neither because.
Oh god, I'm with
I
this
don't know.
girl right now. Neither. One is disgusting, make you fucking cringe from sugar overload, and two is probably the same there. But Cadbury makes some good chocolate. But that shit in the middle. If you can get stomach that shit in the middle, you're a special kind of something. I'm sorry. Not that it's a bad thing, here we listen and we don't judge. Me personally, I'm not fucking with either. If I had to choose one, I'm still not choosing one. Or if I did, I'd choose one and throw the fucking thing. So I'd probably choose the Cadbury egg because I could throw it further and might not get caught. Because the peep, you would throw that shit, it probably get stuck to your fucking finger. You ain't getting rid. You're gonna get caught out. You get in trouble.
How peeps are still in business. I don't know which of you are keeping them in business.
Yeah, who keeps
No
the
one
peeps
is
in
so.
business, man?
I've never
They
met a
make
person
fucking
who
Dr.
makes
Pepper
and if they
peeps,
do, they want 'em in.
root beer
Cadbury has
peeps,
good chocolate, but
every
that
different
fruit
shape
in the
and size of peep
middle,
now.
I guess you're gonna let us know which one you would pick if you had to.
Every goddamn flavor. Look at this. Yup, that's how some people's brains work.
Here's some vampire movies that I think more
Yo.
people should watch. First,
Take that hair.
off, we've got Dracula's Daughter. This is great for those who may be interested in a lesbian vampire. Very early example, of course. I believe it did come out in 1936.
I'd say
Blood
about
and
vampiros
Dawn is an
lesbos.
absolute favorite of mine. Basically about a vampire who wakes up in the 90s after falling asleep just after the moon landing, starts hanging out at a late night coffee shop, and befriends the lady that works in the coffee shop and a taxi cab driver. My Best Friend is a Vampire, released in 1988. This one's about an awkward high schooler who gets turned into a vampire. Then him and his friend have to go on the adventure of getting hunted down by vampire hunters. It's very silly and fun, definitely a comfort movie for me. Innocent Blood, released in 1992. Badass vampire woman accidentally turns a mob boss into a vampire and chaos ensues. House of Dark Shadows. Really, I would like to convince people to watch the 60s Dark Shadows TV show, but it's pretty long, so I recommend watching this movie and start from there. Pale Blood from 1990. This movie's about a vampire posing as a detective flying into LA and investigating some vampire murders. And it has a killer punk rock soundtrack. Next up is A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. It's a modern Iranian-American black and white film. I can't recommend it enough. So good. So refreshing. Vampire in Brooklyn. I feel like no one ever talks about this one. It is such a fun movie though. The Hunger with Bowie and Susan Sarandon. Also featuring music from Bauhaus. I don't know if I can say the full title of this movie online without getting in trouble, but if you look up Humanist Vampire, you will find it. This is a newer French-Canadian movie about a reluctant vampire who meets a unhappy human. Only Lovers Left Alive, featuring Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton. This is another really refreshing romantic vampire movie. Let me know if you guys want more, or if you want me to do
Jeez,
vampire
no Blade,
TV
no
shows
Lost
next.
Boys. Them's the go-to vampire movies. What say you? Ah, just like Kid Joe, it's all about distraction.
Look at her. She's staring at my shirt. She thinks there's a dog in my shirt.
Oh, nice, real nice guy. The fuck was that?
You guys, I just ordered this chocolate cake. What the fuck is this? They like crumbled on
Alright,
some
well,
cake.
you don't deserve this then. We're just gonna take it back. Thank you so much.
Oh shit! The fucking waiter was right there in earshot and was like, "Well, you don't deserve this shit." Fucking coming in zesty, taking that shit.
I know there's an entire generation of us that sees the name Aaron and immediately thinks Aaron.
Hey, don't sweat it, honey. We had Lil Lloyd, all null and void. You know what I'm saying? Come on, some of y'all know what I'm saying. Comment down below.
That's why I came out here, get caught a greedy cunt when I have 2 packets of Chris, right? Because 1 packet of Chris, I'm gonna show you it's in one of these. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually kidding me?
Are you
Like,
fucking
that's
kidding
it.
me?
That's fucking it.
That's fucking
You're
it.
gonna have 2 packets of Chris. Are you fucking Janet?
Ah,
Because
fucking
why the
Janet.
fuck is there only like 3 crisps in a packet?
3 crisps. The fucking packet.
Sorry, it really is.
Sorry, fucking gets to me. Fucking Crowns Killer Willie. You gotta love that Scottish shit, boy, when they just go off and...
My biggest fear is always dipping into ranch and it just being blue cheese.
No shit, huh? For real. Could you imagine going in for ranch and coming up with that god-awful stink, funk, blue cheese? Like a complete opposite spectrum of what you're thinking. Some sake-ass, funky, between the toe, smelling stink-ass blue cheese instead of heavenly nice ranch. Yeah, that's up there with one of the biggest fears. Definitely nightmare fuel.
My biggest fear is being kidnapped.
Yeah, that would suck too. I'm not discrediting that. But could you imagine the fucking thinking it's ranch and getting blue cheese? Holy shit.
Hello, I'm Mr. Lucky from Lucky and Lucky Proctology and Attorneys and Lucky Energy Drinks. Have you or a loved one suffered damages due to an episode of anger fueled by the need to shit? Also known as Shanger? Have you been
Shanger?
shangry? Whether your physical property has been damaged due to an explosive shard, or your personal relationships deemed unfixable due to emotional attacks, Lucky Energy fights for you. With 0 sugar, 0 calories, and 33% fewer shit-yourself causing ingredients than the average energy drink, you can avoid the life-ruining shanger caused by other energy drinks. So just give us your email below and get a free case of Lucky Energy today.
That's pretty good.
I just saw a fact that said adults are only supposed to throw up once every 10 years.
Yeah, man. Like when you're a kid, or kids, they puke all the fucking time. When you get older, unless it says something alcohol fueled or like food poisoning, maybe select flus. But no, you never throw up. Like based on when you're a kid, you're thinking you're in for a lifelong, ordeal of just, puking. It's not the case. Yeah, you almost never puke when you're an adult. Never. Unless, of course, there's something fucking wrong with you. That always can be the diagnosis. But there could be something fucking wrong with you.
I've hit my max for like 4 lifetimes.
Yeah, well, again, there might be something fucking wrong with you. Might want to consult somebody. What the fuck is she doing? I want to party with you, dude. Holy shit, is that what they do with the leftovers? I'm in.
I'm back with another what I stole from the bar last night. We had a margarita night. And I woke up with this in my kitchen this morning, still with margarita.
Well, that just means you did the night right. Yeah, you don't remember how you got it, you did A-okay. And they didn't stop you, so you technically didn't do anything wrong. We'll just call that fringe benefits.
I mean, I took the whole damn margarita glass from the Mexican restaurant. Like, what am I gonna do with this? I don't know why I'm like this, but now I got the margarita glass.
Yeah, nah, you got it. That's it. Enjoy that shit. Maybe bring it back, see if you get a free refill.
Did you know that there's a really interesting reason why Chinese restaurants all have a similar menu despite visiting a small town like Ottawa?
Oh, shit, huh? Let's tackle this once and for all. You all thought about this, right? How no matter where you go in America, the Chinese restaurants, the same places, the same menus, the same strip malls. I don't give a shit if it's a different name. And you know that, right? You know they cycle in and out, and but they're all the same. And then if you ask, the Chinese people don't even eat that shit. It's like the American plan or something. I don't know. But check this out. We're gonna get some information here. Get some answers.
Tuna in Pennsylvania or visiting a place like LA. Not only are the menu the same, but also
The Chinese food mafia.
The silverware as well as cookware. And despite being thousands of miles away from each other, all these restaurants tend to be similar, thanks to the Chinese restaurant mafia. And I'm only half kidding when I say this, but one thing you have to realize is that most of the Chinese restaurant owners in America are from the Fujian area of China. For decades now, this area of China has been exporting thousands of young men to work at Chinese restaurants in the United States. Thanks to this centralized hub, this has also led to a lot of standardization, especially within the Chinese restaurant industry. This includes standardizing American Chinese cuisine, as well as takeout restaurants and even all-you-can-eat buffets. And just like how Cisco provides almost all the ingredients for American restaurants, HS Food Group does almost the same thing for Chinese restaurants. In fact, at the time of its IPO back in 2018, this company was serving almost 3,200 Chinese American restaurants in the United States. In fact, when you take a look at their website, HF Food provides packing supplies, chopsticks, takeout containers, and even office services like website design as well as menu design. And this mostly included Southeast states in the United States. However, other companies like this serve other regions of the US, and as a result, you end up with pretty similar ingredients, menu items, and even supplies. And basically, you can say that American Chinese restaurants in the United States are not as decentralized as you might expect. Instead, they're more or less like franchises.
Yes. Indeed.
Stop scrolling, put down your phone, grab Benjamin Button, and make that shit blink 3 times. I'll go first. Now it's your turn. Don't let me down.
Don't let me down. It's character.
So cool to see this old school Fisher Price medical kit.
Oh shit, yes, back in the day when we used to play doctor.
Blood pressure monitor.
Again, some of you don't know what I'm saying.
That case is
Today
so
y'all tried that shit, you'd all be on some list somewheres.
I think I just found my optic nerve. Bullet.
Nope. You know what you just found? An old age ass eyebrow. That's what you found. Every now and again now, you're gonna find like a 6-inch one just pop out of there. Sometimes it'll bend down into your damn eye and you're gonna be like, what the hell? Yep. You're on your way to being a grandparent. Parking in the handicap spots. Going to the early bird special. Look at the size of that fucking thing. Yep. That shit was no joke.
Like a half hour, dude. Wait. Why are you breaking my ball?
Oh shit.
Can you read me a bedtime story before I go to sleep?
What?
Can you read me a
What the
bedtime?
fuck did you say?
I'm about to take a little nap, Jay. I want to go.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you're taking a nap.
Can you read me a bedtime story?
Read you a fucking bed? What the fuck are you talking about?
A bedtime story. No.
Why would I read you a fucking bedtime story? What are you, fucking 3?
Why are you getting so mad?
Because it's fucking stupid.
So are you, but I don't.
Who the fuck asked that?
Who'd have known? Dad's not in the mood for any of his shit.
I haven't heard those words out of your mouth in fucking 19 years.
Dude, just read me a bedtime story about something. I don't care.
Go to fucking sleep. There's your bedtime story. Are you fucking kidding me with some bullshit like that?
Read me a
You're
story.
fucking 20.
Tell me the story about the angry dad who yells at his father, his kid for over fucking.
Take your fucking bedtime story and shove it up right up your fucking ass.
fucking
Fucking bullshit.
It's a little weird.
Read you a fucking bedtime story.
Come on, just read me a
Why are you
bedtime
even
story.
taking a fucking nap?
Tired.
It's the fucking middle of the day. You're tired from staying up all night.
Just read me a bedtime
Valid
story.
point.
I gotta go
He's
to
got.
the fucking supermarket.
Oh, poor dad. Dad's work's never
I ain't
done.
reading no fucking bedtime story to a fucking 20-year-old guy.
Kid's breaking his gut bones. Unbelievable.
Rusty's pancake and steak. Rusty's pancake and steak. Rusty's pancake.
You know, look at that shit. That old building that's right there. You see that shit? That's like an old IHOP. Who remembers them shits all across the country, yo? They used to be the IHOPs, and they used to also be the Howard Johnsons. Anybody remember? And now, look at who's taking advantage of this shit. This reminds me of freaking Fargo. We go to Pancake's house. Fuck that, I want to go to a place. Get a steak. Maybe a shot. We go to Pancake's house. There you go to Rusty's Pancakes and Steak.
Pancakes and steak.
Pancake and steak.
Hi, Rusty. Pancake and steak.
Pancake and steak. Nothing really special about this here other than look at Doggo enjoying some watermelon. If you don't give your doggo some watermelon, this summer start. It's very hydrating, full of antioxidants, and oh so good for the dog. And most of them like it.
Every single time that I pass one of these little trumpet flowers, it always reminds me of
Run, bitch.
a wine glass.
Throw that thing away, bitch. That's Datura.
I
Throw it
really
away.
want to find a way to take like 6 or 8 of these and eternalize them for wine glasses.
No, you're
for my
gonna
wedding.
eternally
Like,
be worm food. That's poison. That's poison right there, peeps, if y'all don't know. That's the angel's trumpet. We got them all over the place down here. You don't want that. You don't want to come anywhere near any of that. They just look pretty. Much like, the ways of, it's a trap.
Here.
Yeah. She's like, let me just drink out of this.
One thing about me is if I shenan once, I'm gonna shenan again.
Ah, shenanigans. I see what you did there. That was pretty fucking good. Everybody.
When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. But we'll get together then, Dad. Donkey.
Who's excited for the new movie? You can comment down
When I
below.
was younger, my mom made this.
Oh,
and she was,
yeah.
you talking about good as fuck. And she
Yeah.
used to cook it in the oven.
You got that shit. You was lucky motherfucker. Now you go spend $12, $13 for that, and you put that in the oven. It tastes like ass. I don't know what we were thinking back in the day, but it was good back in the day. You was living.
Before you leave the house, make sure you bring your fucking rocks, your sauna rocks, your shiny rocks, and your get the fuck out of my way rock.
Get the fuck out of my way rock. Oh, and just like that, we come to the end of your Sunday Diapers Playhouse session. I hope it was everything that you dreamed it could be. If not, we're starting all over again tomorrow for Monkey Monday. That's right. Come on and monkey around. So hey, if you liked what you saw and you watched it all the way through, you're the real deal, sex appeal. I appreciate you. Just hit that like. Please share it out so we can multiply. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. You can hit that notification bell or not. Like I said, I try to be here every day. Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. So you don't need to be notified. Just search us out. But if you're subscribed, they might just start feeding it to you. You know how it works. So anyway, I got one super fly last request. If you can't be good, be bad. And remember, you're never too old to play. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.